because all of our thoughts go out to everyone affected. It's about celebration and celebration of our great sport in a new frontier. Big cricket, season 3, as the reigning Moneyball fans, let alone American sports fans, expect, and we're all set. Our great friend Danny Morris, and Danny, been all around the world commentating on.
Also said too, this great Coliseum, that is the Oakland Coliseum, Rome come to town.
Particularly here in the Bay Area. Going to be Tim Cypher 2 hours ago, just as the teams arrived. Look at that career strike rate. Here we go, it's cricket at the Oakland. Squares him up immediately. Hey, Danny.
Here in the United States, as opposed to baseball.
Innovation and fitting. These were here. Fireworks provided early.
It's an NTT 6 for sure. 250 feet, let's get an NTT in there just to
pump down the ground. Was at it right from ball 1.
Slightly too full. Well, all opening batters from Finale.
There's a look at the 211s today. Remember, pumped and pumped a long, long way. And it's another NTT 6. And this.
Look how far this goes off a cricket bat. No, a couple of hostesses and a cabin crew on that.
Same again. Doesn't know what to do. Seifert and Allen catching in
tournaments around the globe. You give out hard hats to this here in cricket.
Flies off an outside edge, flies away from here.
Thrashing blade, but the far you think about him as a wicket keeper.
3 franchises in the Athletics and the Raiders, and now the San Francisco. Just like that, but it could have created a catching opportunity. Captain of the Freedom, Glenn Maxwell, is never going to drop that.
I reckon a little tweak on the fingers there from Edwards off. Not a quick delivery. Explosive innings. You think about that, 18 off 10. It's a strike rate of 108.
Talented young man comes to the crease. It's Jake Fraser McGurk. Has his name etched up as the first wicket taker at the
exponent of taking difficult catches out in the deep, but this one
Finn Allen goes monster. Look at this, what a grab up there to the end of the 3rd. 37 for 1.
Cricket ball, no, in baseball you get one of these in the not so in cricket, folks. You've got to have it back. As we speak, to go down and chat to him.
Hands in, Danny. We've got to get our man Patel down there.
Yeah, I think Amar's going to have to get down there and have a chat. This was a
helped into the leg side, helped away for 4 winners.
Yeah, and this one from Ravindra, fire in a little bit quicker. And he's just missed his length. Just a little too.
Pumped again. He's flying again. He loves MLC. Back for a 3rd season.
Lisa Staleka, it's an absolute belter.
Certainly enjoying the extra pace and carry that they're getting through.
When the ball has left this.
Finn Allen, that one doesn't even use the surface.
And remember, folks, this is the Lexus. Also got the deep backward square. 9 boundaries. Look at the ramp. It is one of the newest and. Last year, this Washington Freedom bowling lineup rampant. This was him in season 2, Stellars in the power play. That. Straight to the fielder.
Young guy that's still trying to figure out his game. And they round the wicket and wanting to go down the ground, gets the end. Wicket has fallen. Fraser McGurk goes for 6. It's 6.
It was against this team, 79 not out. Ended up getting him out in the game, but
yeah, I like the fact that
It was a long time. That will help release some pressure.
Plenty of spin, and at the moment we have not seen the ball play. 289 feet. Anything over 250, that is something to look at.
I'd love to know how these hits compare to some of the baseball hits. Yeah, it's a small boundary in the middle of the bat, Krishnamurti, but gets 6 nonetheless.
And against the spin, change of length because he got hit straight back foot, 240 feet.
10-6 Krishnamurti.
Gets himself in a wonderful position. Something that we've seen a lot of male.
Remember, Y3 when we 4 6s to end the 8th, 95 for 2.
Give him one more chance, he'll get there.
And the runs just keep coming. Listen to the noise with what has to be an NTT6.
So much was spoken about the surface Howard would play. They have done a fantastic job. Good.
They just keep coming, and it's going to be the first fit. He's got this extraordinary record in T20 cricket.
His first season, I struggled in MLC, but
this is extraordinary. This is from the last 8 deliveries. 4 to Krishnamurti.
Leg side. Bowler corrects, goes offside. That length, he almost has no business hitting that ball there. That is unicorns, and he did credit that a lot in his game and how much it changed his.
To the rope, but they'll think of the second and get there comfortably. And Ricky Ponting, a man who is
Things in a negative.
slashed away and slashed away. He's catching up on Allen's strike rate.
So you've got to get your angles right, and of course the shape of the ground 100% right. As a batter as well, you can exploit the shape of
This coast, you're going to love your cricket too.
Yeah, it's become such a massive part of.
Ludicrous. Gets us to the halfway stage of this first innings.
Side, which is towards the Oakland Hills. That's what he's hit. 90 meters.
Roman up there. This one here, straight as those home runs would have gone. That's 413.
That was an incredible innings. Absolutely brilliant.
No, that's just too easy. He said Allen was a man to watch. Career strike rate 180.
And Phillips to see if he can possibly bring a wicket and break this with time. And I'm afraid that's not going to be the delivery.
6 more, just keep chalking them up. Finn Allen has hit 11 maximums.
As well from Phillips, 60 miles per hour, 75 and 15. The full toss on the previous ball, and now this one, an easy length to.
Has he got enough of this? Yes, he has no answer. All he can do is watch and admire.
Of 6s we've had in this innings. So in other words, we've had 3 6s. Kind of made sense in my head, but then a lot makes sense in my head, doesn't make sense.
Going to come around the wicket now. Only 4-4. The runs continued. Short, wide, hammered away.
It's coming in excellent rate. We've still got a lot of overs to come. Freedom. They've gone to Ian Holland to see what he can do.
The 2 seasons of Major League Cricket. We're into season 3 today. And Krishnamurti is more than capable, but has he got... Ian Holland is so...
Lost his timing and rhythm in the last few deliveries. Now, Ian Holland is a very clever bowler. He's spent a lot of time on the counties. Oh, the fingers. Krishnamurti makes 36. It's 153 for 3.
And he's already got into senior international action after. That's exactly what he does.
Deliveries, he had scored 8 runs. So he just lost his timing and rhythm. So on strike as much as possible. Then eventually, towards the back end of the inning.
$100 for Finn for the Kiwi, and the fastest in Major League Cricket.
And what I love the most It is a stake century.
Han is the most in a T20 innings. He's already got 13
moments in different tournaments. He's already scored in Major League cricket. Finn Allen beating Nicholas, where Finn Allen has been hitting the ball with sixes. Saver.
And if you
now you can see that front leg kind of got long arms, long levers. He can still get.
Probably pulling his hair out. 6 numb disbelief. We are in disbelief.
Boundary by some distance. It would be 6.
So important to keep going. Yeah, missed his length badly, and
the issue with the fact that there are no goes cross seam, but he puts it in the slot to hit through the line. Doesn't need to move at all his body.
Went back to pace on, and a 94 for 3. What is this?